Okay, so hi people, back again with the Nano reef, Fluval M40. This is 4 months. So let's just review and update what's going on from last time. Everything going really well. All corals are growing, coralline, all joint up at the back virtually. You should see a big difference from the last video, really, from 3 months. This is 4 months. Clown's getting on really well. Coral's all going well, apart from this torch coral. This torch coral is sort of on and off, really, as it's good and bad days. Today's a bad day. It's sort of not extended much. Yeah, it should be okay. We'll see how it goes. Levels are all good. Nitrates virtually non-existent. Calcium levels, gotta keep them above 400 dose weekly. Reef foundation. Magnesium, again a dose weekly. Alkalinity I have to dose daily, which is the reef foundation B. Keeping that steady, sort of 9 DKH to 10 DKH. I test that twice a week just to make sure I'm within range. It's the coralline algae that's dropping the alkalinity significantly, but that's all good. Show you a bit closer inside, zooming in on everything. Pulse coral, that is really growing now and sort of splitting at the base and spreading. I did purchase some zoas online, which you can see these zoa frags. Just zoom in on them. It's just some nice different colour ones. A bit better than the normal you get in the local fish shops. Tiny frags. They seem to be fine. Candy cane, trumpet coral, toxic trumpet. That's all doing good. Stylophora, my SPS, definitely loads of growth on that. That's probably not quite doubled in size, but at the base of it, it's all spreading over the frag rock now and spreading down. And considering this is just a nano tank with you know, LED light, not that strong a LED light on it, it's doing really well. Green star polyps, that looks fantastic. That's definitely spreading on these 2 rocks either side. Shrimp doing good. Shed its skin last night. Clowns, nosy. Still getting diatoms on the sand. They're good at the moment, but usually they're worse than that. They come and go. I really don't know why. It's 0 phosphate, 0 silica, nitrates are virtually non-existent. Good flow in a tank. Low, low feeding really. It's not much bio-load in there. Just can't work out why they keep coming back. It might be the sand. It's Red Sea live sand. Not too fussed with it really, because by Christmas time I shall have a new system up and running, which I'll move on to later and talk about that. View from this side. I did notice from day one of the setup of this tank of live rock going in, every so often I'd notice I'd hear a clicking noise, click click click. It sounds like a tapping noise on the glass. Couldn't work out what it was. Done some research. People are sort of saying it's either a mantis shrimp or a pistol shrimp. Where it is, I don't know. Till the other night, let's just turn this wave machine down. I noticed on the turbo snails twitch near one of the holes on this rock. So I put a ruler in Just twitched it around near that hole, and out it came. Pistol shrimp come out snapping its claw. So that solved that mystery, what that was. But yeah, all fine really. There's not really much to update, apart from just wanted to do a video. So you could see what had changed. The coralline algae on that pump as well, it's just encrusting everywhere. So I take it all the levels are good, you know, all the levels are kept really within the correct parameters, and it's just thriving. So these clowns are definitely paired now. On the bigger one's the female, and there's no bickering at all really now. They get on fine, they're always together, and they're definitely growing. Yeah, moving on to what my plans are. My plans are to upgrade and do a new build. I'm going to go for the Red Sea Reef 250, 250 litre system, with they have a sump underneath, and on that system I'm going to run 2 Kessaway 160 LEDs, which should look really good I think, with a shimmering light. It's going to be predominantly SPS corals in there, a few softies, maybe a few LPS torch corals and whatnot, but I'm going to seed it with everything that's in this tank. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that. It's going to cost a bit of money, but I'll get a lot out of it, and it should look really good. It's going to fill this gap perfectly in there. It's 3 foot long. If you go on Red Sea's website you can check them out. Red Sea Reef, they're quite hard to come by at the moment because they're quite a new system they've brought out. It's won loads of awards in America and stuff. But yeah, really like this system. It just matches exactly what I'm after. And underneath I'm going to run a nice big protein skimmer, Bubble Magnus Curve 5 probably, a couple of reactors for GFO and carbon. I'm going to put a Ecotech Vortec MP10 or MP40 on it. Yeah, that should be really good, and obviously I'll do a video log of that on here. From day one really, but I hope to get that up and running by Christmas. Just sort of money permitting really. I think I can do it by Christmas. My wife didn't know anything about it till the other day. My 9-year-old son let it out the bag and said, oh, Dad's getting a new fish tank, and he's telling her all about it. And I come home from work, she says, oh, Corey's been telling me all about your new fish tank, blah de blah de blah. So great. So now she knows that I'm planning a new system to go in this gap. But yeah, should be all good, should be fine. We're just going to do it slowly and get what I can, order the tank and get what I can, equip the essential equipments first, you know, return pumps, heater, protein skimmer, reactors, etc., and the lighting, and then obviously livestock, rock and you know, corals I should just do slowly over the course of a year or 2 or 3 years, you know, just slowly build it up just to keep costs down. But yeah, this tank's been really good, this little Fluval. It's basically responsible for me getting really hooked now back into reefing and wanting to do a bigger system. Yeah, it's been quite hard work, you know, just making sure all the levels. I've never really dosed before on tanks. I've sort of dabbled with my last tanks years and years ago with dosing, but there used to be quite a crude way of doing it, of hanging a sort of drip doser above the tank sort of thing. But this modern day way of doing it is you have it, you know, dosing pumps and stuff like that. With this tank I'm manually dosing by hand, but the new system I'll have a dosing system on it. But yeah, it's 20% water changes a week, and obviously dosing. Keeping good maintenance with these little nanos is key. You have to keep on top of making sure the skimmer's clean all the time. At least every couple of weeks, take it out, give it a clean out and stuff. Make sure the sponges in the rear chambers, and you're replacing your carbon in your whatever you're running, FOS or FOS guard in the back. Make sure that's replaced all the time and stuff. Make sure you've got good flow in the tank. Those trites kicking about, good clean up crew. But the tank parameters on here are absolutely perfect. Hence why it's probably thrived so much. Good quality live rock, and it's been really good. 4 months in, just over 4 months actually, about 4 months 1 week. But yeah, by the time the new tank sort of arrives and they start getting set up, this should be sort of 6, 7, 8 months or whatever old. Really maturing nicely. There's loads of copepods, there's anthropods, just dancing everywhere. Sort of zoom in on them, but they're just everywhere, all over the rock, all underneath the rock, dancing around. There's a serpent starfish I discovered the other day in here. Yeah, I think it's doing really, really good. What else is there? Running about out of things to sort of think about a tank really, but yeah, that's about it really. Well, I should do another update probably on month 5, so you can see a bit more progression. I wouldn't have thought there's going to be a great deal of difference now. They're just maturing up really well. I would imagine that coralline will just cover that back wall completely, so you won't even see. It would just be completely pink and purple. There would be no gaps whatsoever. But yeah, it's quite amazing really, in 4 months how much growth. Coralline I would have expected, 4 months in just to start getting it spotting on the back, but it's every tank's different. Every tank matures differently. Every system's different. So yeah, one last shot of the tank like that. See you guys soon. Cheers.